Welcome to Gold is Where You Find It, and this is America's Backyard Gold follow-up episode, Georgia edition. And today, we're going to debunk Discovery Channel's new show, and I've got first-hand knowledge because I was on the show, so we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But first, we're going to head out and see Jeff Burnett. He was my buddy that was also on the show in the same episode. He's going to take us to a secret spot. So like that smash button, and let's get to it. Man, taking me to see his secret spot. He invited me out, and so I'm following him down the mountain into, what do you call it, Picker Canyon? Picker Canyon, ladies and gentlemen. We are going down into Picker Canyon. I mean, this is definitely bear country. You saw one the other day?
Yeah, I saw one on last week.
Last week there was a black bear here. So
500 pounds, like big old mama bear.
oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, around here you got to keep your trash cans locked up, huh?
Yes,
But we're pretty far away from many houses now.
yeah, we're pretty secluded.
There ain't no. Let me just show you the surroundings here, guys. We got big hill, lots of big hills and big trees. And that's it, and no people.
Caves and all kinds of stuff.
Really? So caves, you think like natural caves or like gold mines?
No, natural caves.
Interesting. So if you didn't already know, Jeff and I, we were both on the TV show on Discovery called America's Backyard Gold. And we were on season 1, episode 2, which took place in Georgia. And so that's where we are right now. And I am on a gold panning guide tour with Jeff, because that's what he does. And this is one of the spots where he takes his customers. So if you want to go on a gold panning guide tour with Jeff, the Dahlonega prospector from the Discovery Channel, all he has to do is hit you up. And the details are going to be in the pinned comment. So definitely go check that out. And if you come up to Georgia and you want to get some gold, are they going to find gold?
Oh, absolutely. They're guaranteed to find gold.
Guaranteed to find gold, and I guarantee that you're guaranteed to find gold. So if you want to find gold, look in the pinned comment. So we got this nice little bedrock table here. So we're all set up down here, but look how beautiful this water is. Look how clear. Look how clear. Unbelievable. It's so beautiful out here. Wow. So beautiful out here. And so he's saying, so he's done a lot of prospecting, so he's done a lot of the work for me. So he said this side has gold, but the really, really rich pay is over here on this side. So you're thinking right through here I should try?
Yeah.
All right.
Dig some of the rocks out. Right where the point is, where the high water flow is.
Yeah?
Right in there.
Right there?
Really thick.
Okay. So right through here.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just clear some of the big...
there's kind of an old hole there.
Oh, it's packed. Oh, it's...
Packed
I can tell it's like the gravel's hard packed.
It is, yeah. It's like a orange sticky clay in the beginning. Once you get to that, it gets down to like a brown and green kind of clay, and that's like the money spot.
Nice.
A lot of big iron nodules here.
Really? Chunky black sand? Chunky iron?
Yeah, like chunky, like cubic iron.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like crystal iron.
Wow. Did you find a piece?
Yeah, I'll show you what I mean.
Okay. I do see there's garnets all throughout.
Yeah, there's handfuls. You'll get handfuls of garnet.
Handfuls of garnets.
Yeah.
Some of them are kind of red.
Yeah.
And it's easy material to pan because most of the heavies are like garnets, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Some conglomerates, but not much.
Purple sand?
Not like the Chesapeake.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be black sand here.
Okay, got my first test pan panned back a little carefully with my trusty 10-inch Garrett pan. And you can see there's a very large amount of colors in there. I mean, we could try to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 pieces of gold. Hey, I'll take that. 33 pieces of gold. That one right there's got some interesting character to it. What's it look like? It looks like a quarter note. Oh, what you get?
An average pan.
Nice, man. Let's take a look. That's average for you out here?
Yeah.
They're all chunky. Ish. Let's feed bucket number 1 through the box, and then we'll do a cleanup after that. Just to see how we're doing. We're going to do a test bucket. I could probably get it to clear out a little bit faster than this, but we'll get it adjusted better as the day goes on. I basically just threw it in the water. So it looks like I probably could use a little more angle, a little more drop. So I could try to adjust that on the fly here. Let's see, if I wanted to, I could just drop it down there. And there. And then maybe even raise it up on that end, but actually I think that's gonna do it right there. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the right kind of flow right there. It's not cleaning out too fast, it's not cleaning out too slow. It looks just about right to me. This is classified down to 1/2 inch with, it's got some 2-inch rocks in it too because I was using my Yabby pump. Oh yeah, that's looking good. After a bit here, we'll, as soon as I see some gold in the box, I'll zoom in and show you. I actually already see some gold in the box. Okay, there it is right there. That's the first piece of gold that I've seen in the box since we got started. So we're definitely doing a cleanup after this one bucket. But I think it's only going to get better as I get down underneath more and more rocks. It's cleaning out great though. Box is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Yeah, we're set up nice. We are set up nice. We don't really have like a V, well we kind of do, but it's just the way the water's coming in. You see more of a reflection pattern instead of just a V. But the way the material is flowing through the box, it's cleaning out pretty evenly. It doesn't really appear to be moving to one side or the other. And it's definitely jangling and jingling and dancing around in the riffle. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's multiple pieces of gold right there. You can see that. Let's do a cleanup. Nice. All right, let's see what we got. And let's take a look. And oh, look at that. Oh, we got gold in the pan. Let me go ahead and they're decent sized pieces too. And it's going to continue to walk its way up. So, all right, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good for a bucket right there. And I think it's only going to get better as we go down. But let me show you. This place is going to have some chunkier gold. That's quite apparent. Quite apparent. I don't know about you, but I don't really see microflower. I mean, there's some. Okay, I mean, I saw that in my test pan, but wow, that's bucket number 1. Look at those chunks. Woo! So because it's taken me a while to fill up buckets, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the box after every bucket, just because if I let it sit too long, there might be migration and I might be flushing gold out. So let's go ahead and pull it out. And I definitely see gold. Okay, let's see what bucket number 2 has to offer. See if we should keep going in the same spot. And pull it back. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some chunky little pieces in there. But what's the amount of gold look like? Okay. Okay, that's chunky. Let me show you. This right here is definitely chunky gold. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. It's chunkier than what I'm used to getting. Amount-wise, is this the best material to run out here? It's definitely chunky. Definitely chunky gold. And I want to find a nugget.
I think you just need to get to a better spot.
Need to get a better spot?
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, this is the most beautiful crawdad that I've ever seen. Where did he go? There he is right there. Oh my gosh, have you ever seen one this red? Let me not scare him off. Look how red he is. I have never in my life seen that. Let's see if we can go in even further. The glare is making it kind of hard. Look how red that crawdad is. Crazy. Okay, let's see here what we got in this test pan, because I'm going to try to find a better spot. I mean, I love the chunky gold, but he says we can get far better pans, far better material than that. Yeah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Let's keep looking. All right, well, after that little run there, I'm gonna go ahead and clean out this box. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at it. See if we can see some gold up in the riffles. Let's see here, I think we probably do. That looks like gold to me. Gold, that looks like gold to me too. And that looks like gold. And then look up underneath those ones. I think I see gold too. This might be decent. Let's clean it out. All right, after however many minutes that was, I'm not sure how many pans that was. I'm sure somebody could go back and count them. But do a little cleanup here. Okay, I see the gold. Okay. There it is. Here's the gold. So it's definitely chunkier gold than a lot of the other places that I go. So it's actually probably a little bit, less challenging for the average gold panner that doesn't have experience with the super fine gold. And you can get some chunkier gold like that. But that's a nice little bit of gold right there. Let me show you. Okay, so not what I'm used to getting in my live streams, is it? We don't usually get gold like that in my live streams. Man, look how pretty and orange it is, and every single piece is big enough to have a shape. You can see some micro flour mixed in there as well, but not very much. Most of it's chunks. Look at that, we got chunky gold with the Dahlonega Prospector. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yep, I'm not gonna break up his bedrock. I'm gonna leave this for one of his customers, because if this were me, I would completely annihilate all this bedrock. Because look at all those little layers in the schist right there, all holding gold. This right here that's a good spot. I mean, you never know, there could be gold just sitting right on top of the bedrock here. The water's so clear, you could probably see it if it was. That'd be crazy if there was a piece of gold just sitting on top of the bedrock. You see that chunky gold I got in that short little sluice run, so you're definitely gonna get some gold if you come out here. I think what I'm gonna do is just pan around instead of sluice for the rest of the day and see if I can help him find a little rich pocket for his customers. So Jeff here, he says he's got something in his pan. He prefers a 10-inch pan, and that's everybody's got their own prerogative. I like the 10-inch pan too for my cleanups, but he does about 1 or 2 shovels at a time. But let's see. Okay, so this is just probably one shovel.
Yep.
You can see a lot of different pieces of gold in there. Small and medium and chunky. Nice. Man, isn't this place absolutely gorgeous out here? It's so relaxing and peaceful. There's no signs of people for who knows how long. I've really been having a great time. But I appreciate everybody for watching. If you would please check out my merch store, goldiswhereyouFindit.com. I got hats and shirts and stickers and all other kinds of stuff. So please go check that out. Everything that you buy supports the channel. And don't forget to like that smash button and leave a comment. And hit the join button to become a member. And you'll want to be a member because I have members only live streams. I have members only content. And then every month, some of the gold that I get that month, my members and patrons will try to guess the weight. And whoever's the closest, they get a shirt and some dirt. So we have a lot of fun with that. So you probably want to smash that join button to become a member. Man, look at that way this gold looks from all the way over here in the sun. It is just such bright, shiny gold. That's some bright, shiny gold there. Look at that. Look how bright and shiny that is. You want to get some of that? You know what to do. See the pinned comment. On the Discovery Channel, there's a new show out called America's Backyard Gold. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet or not, but Dave Turin, Dozer Dave Turin from Gold Rush, he came here in episode 2, and he dug with myself and Jeff, the Dahlonega prospector, who's down there killing it, panning. And we had a great time with Dave. We dug for gold. He gave us some tips and advice, and we got some shiny yellow metal in the pan, and it was a great time. So if you've got Discovery, definitely go check that out. America's Backyard Gold, Season 1, Episode 2, and you might as well watch all the episodes because it's a pretty cool show. So I'm on my own little gold panning guide tour right now, but he doesn't really need to show me around that much because I'm not new to the creek. Well, I'm new to this spot. This is my first time here. He invited me here, so thank you, Jeff, for that. But you killing it down there or what?
Hell yeah, man. I'm always getting that good golden color.
He's getting that good golden color down there. So if you want to get some of that good golden color, you know what to do. Check out the pinned comment. Now, if it wasn't for Jeff, I would not have even had the opportunity to be on the Discovery Channel. He had already been in touch with them, and they asked him for some assistance to find some other people to pan with on the show. And I just happened to run into him at one of my secret spots that he also thought was his secret spot. But we hooked up and panned together and got in touch with the show and ended up on the Discovery Channel. So that was really cool. All right, let's go ahead and see what's in our pan here. See all them little roly-polies there? Those are all garnets. Those are all garnets. So let's see what we got here. So out here might be good to kind of have a classifier because of all the garnets. It's out of control. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a piece of gold. There's a piece of gold. Not the best pan in the world, but it's not empty. It's got a decent little flake in it. Can you guys see that from here? Or I need to zoom? I mean, you can see it, but let me go ahead and zoom. Or I can just zoom from right here. There you go, look at that. So, but that's not the best pan in the world. We can do better than that. This place is beautiful. Well, Jeff's had a little bit of luck down here under this big rock, which I probably should just flip it for you.
If you want to flip it.
You want me to flip it? I'll probably just flip it, but I just used my little Yabby pump down underneath there and did a pan. And I mean, this is a decent pan. This is a decent pan. There's definitely some color in the pan. Let's zoom in and take a look. Oh yeah. Look at that beautiful, beautiful gold. Look at that. That's so orange and beautiful. So the number of colors is not what's impressive. It's the size. All right, I'm just gonna walk down here a little bit and, oh, it gets really deep right there. Okay, so good to know. All right. Good to know, got considerably deeper right there. Looks like we got a log right here that's been jamming up the creek for a long time. Probably some gold down there. Let's climb up here and walk around a little bit. Let's check out the creek that you could be prospecting if you went on a gold panning guide tour with Jeff. I mean, this isn't the only place he can take you. He's got lots of places to take you, but this is one of them. All right. Let's see here. There's a little gravel bar down here. Let's see. This is just a beautiful place, man. Beautiful place. Golly. Oh, this is so beautiful. All right, let's find a place to do a test pan. Okay, this is not exactly an inside bend, but it's kind of an inside bend. We got like a little island that's formed here because of this tree. So a lot of times I have luck. Whenever there's sand and gravel right near the bank, about a foot from the bank, on the back side of an inside bend, a lot of times I do good. So let's try it. Let's do a pan from right here. Let me see. There's any gold over here amidst these 5 trillion garnets. My goodness. What's that? Funny looking rock. Okay. Don't know. Let me give it a good tap and see. Oh yeah, there's definitely some gold here. I don't see any really chunky pieces though. Down here it seems to be pretty small. So let me show you. There's a couple decent ones. Definitely not as good as that pan I took from under the rock over by where Jeff was. But there's still, nonetheless, some color in the pan. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, wow. Wow, when you zoom, there's a lot of pieces of gold in there. Check it out. That's actually a pretty good pan. Pans like that add up.
Big chunk of iron.
Oh, nice. That's crazy. It's iron, but it's attached to the host rock, the mica schist. That's a really cool specimen. That's a really cool specimen. There you go. You can really see the shiny iron right there next to that golden mica schist. That's awesome. Okay, let's take a look at what we got in that little pan right there. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of gold, and they're decent. but no pickers and no nuggets. But that's all right. Let's see if there's any gold in this spot. Oh yeah, there's multiple decent pieces. Okay, yeah, we definitely got some gold in the pan. You guys see that from here? Yeah, you can see it from there. Let's go ahead and zoom in on it. All right, there it is. That's some really orange looking gold right there. That's some pretty stuff. You say you might have a picker over? I mean, not a picker, but a chunky piece? Let's go check out Jeff's piece. All right, let's see. As he slowly, ooh, I see that thing from here. There's a nice one.
Not at the bottom yet, but...
He's not even at the bottom yet, but ooh, look at that. Let's see, what's that one look like? Rubber ducky. It's a duck.
It's
all
a
right.
rubber ducky.
All right, let's see. What's that gold look like right there? Rubber ducky, you're the one. Rubber ducky, you're shiny yellow metal. And you look like a rubber ducky.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Now, usually when I find rocks like this, with clay and garnets stuck all over it, usually that means I'm in a pretty good spot. So, hopefully there's some, see, look at that. Probably some gold stuck on that. Alrighty. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Let's see what kind of gold we got next to this big old rock. Oh yeah, there's some gold in there. Let's see. Start tapping it up, because that's going to look like a pretty decent little pan to me. There's quite a few colors in there. See if I can get the shade away. The glare. Let's set it down. All right, guys, check this out. This is going to be our last pan, because we're idiots and we forgot to bring our lunch down here. So we got to go get some lunch. But look at that little funny looking bit right there. Hey, that's the coolest looking piece of the day for me. It's not as cool as the rubber ducky, but man, that's a little wiry looking, twisty little, some kind of thingy-majigger. I thought we were leaving. He's got that fever. One more, just one more. One more. All right, so we're gonna let the guy who does gold panning guide service show us how to pan for gold right now. You don't have to explain it. I'll narrate for you. All right, so this is the last pan of the day. So the pressure's on, so you better find some gold. All right, so step one, wash the rocks off that are in your classifier. Looks to be what he's doing right there. Look at that. We got some clean rocks. Nice. Throw the clean rocks away. All right, now we got a full pan. Now, Jeff is a little bit unique in the fact that he uses a full-size Garrett classifier on top of a 10-inch pan, but it works for him because everybody does things a little bit different. I can't tell you that he's doing it wrong because, you know, he gets more gold than me, actually, to be honest. So, yeah, I definitely can't criticize. Okay, you see what he's doing now. He's stratifying. So the heaviest things can sink to the bottom of the pan because that's naturally what happens on Earth's gravity. The more dense things go to the bottom. So as the denser things are going to the bottom, now he's going to wash the lighter stuff off the top. And he's just going to repeat that process just like that. Rinse the light stuff. Make the heavies sink. Heavies are sinking. Rinse off the light stuff. Actually, right now, none of it's really light stuff, but it's lighter than gold. So we got to keep rinsing off the heavy stuff that's lighter than gold. 10 trillion garnets.
Yeah.
All right. Pressure's on, man. You better find some gold. All right. But yeah, he pans it down pretty quickly. Pretty efficient at panning it down. So I can't tell from here. Does that pan have a 90-degree angle in the bottom of it, or you like the smooth ones?
No, it has the
Though it's got the 90-degree angle on it. Yeah, some people prefer that. Why do you prefer that one?
Why? Because it catches more.
Because it catches more. There you go. Hey, everybody's like I said, whatever works works. You can't question it. That's what he prefers. I personally prefer the smooth side.
He's got one extra little riffle.
Yeah, it is kind of like a little riffle. You're right. It does act like a little riffle. Although people who actually know how to pan, like you, really probably don't even need riffles. You can probably pan it just fine without riffles at all. But so here's
That's what I learned on. I learned on a pan that had 0 riffles.
all right.
It was just a.
Yeah, like the metal smooth ones, like the old timers used to use.
That's right. That's what I learned on.
Well, I mean that's a good way to learn. Good way to learn.
Pan.
So one thing you'll find out about Jeff if you come out and dig with him is that he wants to look at every single garnet and make sure it's not like some insane specimen.
No,
So
I collect everything.
he collects everything, and that's fine. That me personally, I throw it aside. He's carefully and painstakingly going through every little pebble in there, trying to find out if one of them is a gorgeous, dark, clear stone.
Gold.
So as he slowly rolls through it, see, he's not really doing the tap, tap, taparoo like I do. He's just slowly trying to reveal the gold. So this part right here takes a little bit longer. Oh, look at that. I see gold right now. I see gold. I'm going in for a zoomy zoom. Look at that. Let me see if I can zoom in even more. Look at that. Oh, yeah, I can see that from here. You got a lot of pieces. Those are some chunky chunks. Wow. Nice pan, dude. Nice. Well, you saw it firsthand from beginning to end. He dug it, he classified it, he panned it, and produced gold right there. So, guaranteed, you come out here, you're going to find some gold, and he can show you how to do it. So, as I mentioned, we're going to debunk America's Backyard Gold, Season 1, Episode 2. So, I'm uniquely positioned to debunk it because I was there. I was there when we filmed, and I was in the show. So, the opening scene was myself and Jeff, the Dahlonega prospector, at the Chestatee River digging for gold. And we did dig for gold with Dave Turner. That's a fact. We did find gold with Dave Turner. That's a fact. The gold they showed on the show was the gold we found. And that's a fact. However, they put on there $30. $30 worth of gold. So when Dave and Jeff and I were digging together, we did not get $30 worth of gold. I want you to know that right now. We only got about $8 worth of gold. So the fact that they embellished that and gave the wrong impression that you can just feed a box for an hour or so and get $30. And if people think that's true, they might think that they can make a living gold prospecting with a shovel in Georgia. And that's highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. But that little fib that they told is having a negative impact on my community and on people that I care about. So I had to say something about it. I couldn't just let it slide, because what's happening is the people that were so kind enough to let us dig for gold in their backyard, and they signed a waiver for the Discovery Channel to film, that was very kind of them. They didn't have to do that. And what's happened since then is people have been watching that, and they've been floating up and down the Chestatee, and they found that spot. And so they've been sitting there digging for gold right behind these people's house. Do they have a right to be there? I'm not 100% sure on the law. I'm not a lawyer. But my understanding is the water in the Chestatee River is public. Anybody can float down the water. But the stream bed itself is owned by the property owner. So when you go digging in the stream bed, you're digging on their land. You're not in public property. When you're standing, when your feet are on the ground, you're on private property. So those people are trespassing. So don't do that. If you want to float down the river and get some gold on the Chestatee, knock on the people's door first. Pull your boat over. You know, you have the right to knock and talk. So you can pull your boat over on the shore, get out, go knock on the door and say, hey, do you mind if we do some pans in your backyard? Otherwise, don't do that. It's rude. It's rude. Those are people's houses. That's where they live. And so what you're doing is you're giving gold prospectors a bad name. So please, please don't do that, because you could ruin it for everybody. And it's just not nice to trespass right in people's yard. I mean, these people were set up literally this far from the bank, and their house is right there. And they're digging for gold. So that's not going to fly. So don't do that. And what's caused that? I think the fact that they embellished the amount of gold contributed to that. If people knew that you could dig all day for $8, they might not think it's worth it, and they might not do it, and they might not be trespassing. So everything was real on the episode of America's Backyard Gold, except for the amounts of gold. So that was fake. That was completely fake. So what they do, they overestimated it by about 500%. So that's a pretty big increase. If you could run 5 times more material, sure, you can get that much. But it's hard work. As you can see, Jeff and I, we're working really hard to get that gold. So it's not for profit. It's a hobby. So if you want to participate in that hobby, be happy with $5 worth of gold for digging half a day. Because it's fun. You're outside. It's fun to find gold. So think of it as a hobby. Be respectful. Don't tear up people's property. Don't trespass. And everybody will be happy. But discovery, bad lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. You're starting a gold rush around here, and people are digging where they shouldn't be. So make sure you follow the law, and don't trespass, and like that smash button, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the join button to become a member, because we got cool members-only content and giveaways and stuff. So you'll want to do that, and I'll see you really soon.